Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. Now, if you saw the title, you probably already know what we're talking about. But I still have it in the package. I still haven't opened it, so it's going to be brand new to me. Now, let's go ahead and start it, and I'll talk while I can. Now, this is a Repashy gel food, I think, that I purchased online. I've been wanting to order this stuff for a while, but none of my local pet stores carries it, which is kind of weird because I live in Southern California, and I think they're based out of Oceanside, or at least that's where it came. It came out of. Let me see right here. Yeah, Oceanside, California. So I don't know if they don't have a local vendor around here or something, or a local rep. But none of my local fish stores carries it, so I had to go online. Now, this is something I've been wanting to get for a while, but I've just been too lazy to sit down by the computer and actually order it. Now, funny story, me and Repashy kind of have been having a weird relationship on Instagram. About a month ago, they went ahead and liked and started following me on Instagram, liked a lot of my pictures, and then probably within a month or so, they unfollowed me, which is fine. If you don't want to unfollow me, that's fine. I don't really care. But I do have the capability of knowing who follows me and who doesn't. But just a couple weeks later, they decided to like more of my pictures. And then just a couple of days, they went ahead back there and liked 3 more of my pictures. So I don't know what's going on with Repashy. I don't know who's handling their social media, but that's just kind of been weird to me that they've been doing that. Here it is. I went ahead and bought the Repashy Soilent green. This is the 12 ounce. This is the one that I see a lot of fish keepers keep. Now, regardless of whether Repashy unsubscribed to me or not on Instagram, I was still going to purchase this regardless. Just that there isn't really no suppliers around here that carry it. So I've been going to a lot of my pet stores and nobody carries it. So I went ahead online. It looks like they have a lot of, they sent me a little booklet of all the other products that they carry. But pretty cool. I believe Dandy Orandas is partnering up with them to come out with the goldfish specific Repashy brand, which will be kind of exciting. I'll definitely keep an eye on that for sure. And let's see what else they have. I think this is just a packing slip. Yep, they gave me a Repashy sticker. And they also gave me, I'm not going to show you this thing because my information is not going to be on here. But it also has, I think it's just a card. I don't know. I don't really know what this is. Whatever. So just a packing slip. And there you go, guys. Now, I've never tried this on my goldfish tank. I primarily feed pellets. I think the Hikari pellets. I don't know where they are right now. I primarily feed Hikari pellets. There's the other kind of pellets that I've been wanting to try from Hikari, but I'm waiting for this one to run out. And I mean, I honestly thought this was going to run out a lot quicker because the package is so small. But it's been lasting me quite a bit. I also feed my goldfish bloodworms. They really love the bloodworms. And also, on occasion, I will feed off flake food just because they absolutely love the flake food, and I just can't get them off of it. This one's pretty good because once in a while I'll throw this in, and they kind of graze through it throughout the day. So I do like the Hikari pellets, but I have been looking for something else that I could try. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this. I'm not gonna go step by step. So I'm gonna go prepare it. It is a powder form. Let's take a look at this. It's got the seal. kind of a dark green powder. It's filled all the way to the top, which is pretty awesome. Sometimes, you know, it'll be full halfway, but this one's filled all the way to the top. So I'm going to look at the directions, maybe make it in a deli cup. I'm not going to do a step-by-step on how to make it because I know there's a lot of videos out there, but hopefully I'll come back to when the final product is, and then we'll go ahead and feed it to my fish and see how they do. So stick around for that, guys. Alright everybody, so we're back. I went ahead and followed the directions on the jar. It did say to do 3 parts water, 2 to 3 parts water to 1 part powder. It did come with a handy dandy little measuring thing inside. So I used the bigger one, which is, I believe it's 1 tablespoon. So I did 2 tablespoons to 6 parts water. And I went ahead and did it on this little container that I had, but I think I should have used something like this. I think it would have been easier to cut out. But I went ahead and confiscated some of my old Halloween carving pumpkin things. So I'm going to use that, and hopefully it's ready. I don't know if you guys can see. It might just pop right out. There we go. So it popped right out. Now what I'm going to do is probably cut it into pieces. Alright, so when I did add the hot water, it did have a really big smell of seaweed. So if that's something that bothers you, then I just want to warn you on that. But take a look at it. All the little pieces are going to be in here. We're going to start feeding the goldfish and see how they do. It does say on the bottle to refrigerate this as if it was like a fresh green vegetable. So make sure to refrigerate it, the stuff that you're not going to use. I'm probably only going to start with 1 or 2 cubes and see how they do. Not too big, just trying to try it out and see if they like it. I'm pretty sure they will, but it'll probably take them a little bit to try to figure it out. Now, the one thing that I don't understand, and Repashy, if you're watching this, it says refrigeration will extend freshness. Now, do you guys mean the jar? I mean, or I know it says refrigerate this, but I'm trying to figure out if I should refrigerate the jar. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways, put it in my refrigerator. But if Repashy, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments, and then I'll address it on the next video. They're waiting for me to throw something in there. I'm pretty sure they're going to like it. Here's the square. So I'm going to start with 1 or 2 and see what happens. It's going to take them a second to figure out that that's food because they've never had anything like that. But I'm pretty sure they're going to start nibbling at it. They're smelling it. There they go. There they go, they're nibbling at it. They're still trying to figure it out. There you go. Let me throw another piece in there. Maybe 2 more pieces. Oh, that was a big one. I shouldn't have done that one. So that guy that little telescope seems to have the idea. They're trying to figure it out now. There they go. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, the telescope eyes are actually picking at it a little bit more than the Orandas, but I think overall it's going to take them a little bit to try to figure out what exactly this is. They've never had any food that's kind of this texture or type, but they're definitely picking at it, so they definitely can smell it. Overall, as a beginning, I'm kind of satisfied with this product. It is filled all the way to the top, so I'm kind of happy with that. They also provide you with a little measuring thing in here. So overall, I am satisfied. This is something that I've been wanting to try for so long. I've been to a couple of trade shows, and they haven't had this in stock at the trade shows, and none of my local pet shops carry it. So it is a little bit of of a downside that I can't just go to my local pet shop and buy it. It's something that I've been wanting to try. But overall, I'm happy. It does take a little bit of a time to try to set this up and make it and cool it and then cut it in cubes. But I think if you take your time with it and do a little bit of a good amount in advance and store it, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. In the future, I'll do a more in-depth review to see how they're doing it, if they're eating it a little bit more. Hopefully they do okay on it. But so far I'm happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys use the Repashy superfoods, let me know. Like I said, I know that they're going to be coming out with the goldfish specific food, so I'll definitely keep an eye on that. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, guys.